you guys talking about?
So Anthony, I was sitting over there with the blue wall behind me, and Anthony was saying, "Oh, you match the wall," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I think I match more this wall." And then he was like, "No, you're more that color." And then
This color?
no, the blue one.
Dude, you can't dance and you're colorblind? What in the world?
It works really well with that one still.
It's not even the same color.
I said it works well with.
What do you think Quest Crew's color is? Like burgundy? Oh, okay, so you got that right. You know who the winners are. That's good. Anthony, I love you. I love you, Anthony.
He is.
Hey, I'm losing weight. I'm losing weight, dude. I've been eating. I've been eating healthy.
He is the before and
Plus
after.
pizzas and everything. But we love them, so fuck it.
Do they really beat you guys in everything?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? What are the things they beat you in?
Not looks. Not looks.
Rock,
You guys
paper,
are way
scissors.
better looking.
Call of Duty Black Ops.
No, for reals though. What are like some stuff? So I know they just won a Grammy, right? That's pretty dope. But I feel like they won the Grammy for all of us, like not just dancers, but just Asian American. I mean, my bad. Emmy. They won it for Asian Americans in general. So I think that's hella dope.
I think it's fucking awesome.
But what else did they smash you guys at, pretty much?
God damn.
They smash us in life.
For
They got,
reals?
Like,
They don't got a dojo though.
they got like the white people's like entire vote. You know what I mean? Because they got like the light skinned people on there. They got like not the super East Asians, but like the Jolies, the really sexy
What are you
white
talking
people.
about? Hawk is pretty dark.
Yeah, but he's got a British accent. So
Oh,
it's like,
yeah,
Isn't it Australian?
No.
No.
What? I thought he was Australian.
Do you
All of
even
us
know
sexy
who
as
Quest
fuck.
Crew is?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make the protein bars.
I don't think he does.
He's like, yeah. They got the white masks and
Yeah. I don't think
Dude, everyone knows that's periodics. Keep going.
That's good. Yeah. Sexy guys.
So what else did they beat you guys in? ABDC, Emmys, what else?
This guy, just pressing.
No, because I want to lay it out there. I feel like that you guys have them in a lot of areas too.
Well, then just say that and
But
cut
we
out
got
the other
we got to
shit.
keep an accurate tally. So there's ABDC, Emmys.
Like
Well-
Ryan's way more.
That's it, right?
In my
musically
book-
inclined than us. Ryan, maybe.
Oh, he's amazing.
In like a quarter of his brain, he like trumps all of us
He's
musically.
amazing.
Yeah, he's like a genius. Like I feel like he's better
I
at
think he
music
is.
than he is at dancing. And
He is very good at music.
dancing.
I think you're pretty
He
right.
he impressed me with his piano skills before,
Yeah.
and he could sing too,
Well,
right?
what I was saying was what I was telling Anthony is, so they win my vote when it comes to better looking crew. So, in terms of the two.
Better looking as in more handsome.
Yeah. So that's a bit more subjective, but I'm just gonna go with that.
He
I
does
think
like
you guys.
Asian dudes.
I think you do. Well, they're both crews are predominantly Asian.
Yeah,
So
my descriptions earlier.
wait, what?
My
Are you
descriptions
drunk?
earlier.
I think Kinja's kills Quest when it comes to style.
Oh, that for
I
sure.
feel like they're trendsetters, like they're super steezy. And Quest, as much as I love all of them, and they're all my friends, and I think they're all super amazing, I don't feel like I want to shop where they shop.
Can I give you a compliment?
Yes.
Is it a
All right.
backhanded one?
No, this is a real one. So if I were to compare Kinja's and Quest, I honestly think Kinja's has way doper style. You guys have a cult following. Because when I look at Quest, even though they're my friends, they just look like purple homeless people. Like all their clothes, they look like the Lost Boys but in purple. And each person is wearing random shit, even though they're my friends. But you guys, you make me want to be a Kinja. I think deep
I
down
wanna be
inside,
a Kinja.
I'm a closet Kinja. I want to be a second place
Yeah.
loser. I don't mind because I'm gonna look dope.
Bart. I want to
What?
be a ninja, for real. You guys are so steezy. You guys have longevity.
Fucking asshole.
You guys have a fucking dojo. They don't got a no dojo. What do they have? Some tutoring center that they borrow from?
It's not a competition. They're homies.
It is a competition because you guys came in second, is what he's saying.
Oh, why would you say that? Oh my
No, I
god.
said what he
I can't
said.
believe you said that.
I said I love
It's-
you guys.
It's
I
not
know
a
this is
competition,
translating.
But if it was a competition, Quest 1, Kinja 0.
Really?
I just hope to help to tie it up.
How did Quest win one?
They won the damn show.
Oh.
I mean, that's pretty good, huh?
Well, they had 2 tries to win though.
But they won both times. That's fucking phenomenal. It's like, whatever, they're good.
You don't think your
That's
dojo
dope.
gives you a point? 1-1? man. You're even.
But that's
You guys are
that's
business
not what the
savvy.
goal was.
Yeah, you guys are business savvy. Good
They're
job, babe.
also really successful.
You liar! You told me that was the goal. You said this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a motherfucking business, and the TV show is gonna be the promotional arm for our motherfucking business.
I did say that.
See, that's genius. That's business savvy right there. That you copy from us. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Anthony.
You're so fat.
Hey,
You guys started so much
You should
shit.
see his fucking fat
Bart started
face.
so much
Look
shit.
at his
What?
fat face. Go smile, you little fatty. No, you were so proud of yourself with your dumb jokes. Look at that.
hey,
Disgusting.
back on Anthony. Don't try to take away his honor and glory.
Oh, damn, you be starting
How do you
so
like
much
your
shit.
car?
It's literally gonna go up. It's gonna start so much unnecessary shit.
What shit?
At the end of the day, it's all love.
It's all love. Anthony
from
is the
Bart to
homie.
Anthony. From Anthony to Quest, from Bart to Quest. Quest has not like they have no voice in this.
No,
thing.
I'm
They've been
super.
brought up
I'm
so many
super. I'm
times.
super cool with Quest. But the dancer, that I built the most connection with is Anthony. I went on tour with them in
I love
Australia,
you so much.
and then when we were in Stanford, I was like, "Yo, me and Anthony got very similar upbringings, and we connected a lot with Francine on the phone. We were kicking it we were kicking it the whole time.
Friends.
I love Anthony. I love you, Anthony.
I love you too, Bart. That's why you can say it being you slap you.
So Omar, you were talking about how, all of us were talking about actually, that on Instagram for females in the fitness industry, it seems like that the way for them to grow is to kind of appease that sexual appeal. So you
100%.
see like fitness female influencers, and the ones that have millions and millions of followers, they got they're squatting in one video, in another video they got butt cheeks hanging out.
Oh yeah.
But then there's also legit athletes
They don't get enough attention.
that don't get enough attention. They might set world records, and they're also very pretty, but they only have like 10,000 followers.
It's because they don't sexualize themselves nearly enough, and that's why all the key to be a female like fitness model on Instagram is you gotta get like fake tits. You gotta probably light use drugs in order to stay that lean. And then when we said sexualize yourself, you gotta take like scandalous shots of like your tits, ass, barely showing anything, because honestly people go on there and they just want to kind of goggle at these people. But then what's weird is they get millions and millions of followers, and I totally get that. But there's a lack of like powerful, I think, female role models in the fitness industry, where there's like individuals like for America, Maddie
Yeah.
Rogers. She does have a good following, like a couple 100,000, but it's nowhere near the like 8 million, 10 million that these other girls get. And she, has a great physique. She's hella strong.
There's a lot of female weightlifters that are very pretty, but
Yeah.
they just don't get the credit, I feel
Well,
like.
they're not willing to basically sexualize themselves, and I commend them for that. It's like we're talking about that weightlifter, Boyanka Kostova, which is insane. I can't fucking front squat this. She does like 420 pounds at 130 pounds, like nothing, and that video gets maybe 50,000 views. And then you'll have like some girl just doing like a quarter squat showing out her ass, and they'll get like 3 million views. I think that it's closer, the female fitness industry in ways that Instagram models are closer to kind of like the porn industry and like
I think so,
like,
too.
Than actually being powerful role models. Like these aren't people maybe you want to aspire to be. These are people that guys fap to, but it's not places where like women would say like, God, like I want to be strong like her. I want to be successful like her. It's just like, yeah, like maybe if I get fake tits, then guys will follow me. Is like I guess the lesson they learned. So
Wait,
it's
so
kind of sad.
the women that have like an Instagram following, like for fitness, like drugs as in like steroids or?
Oh yeah, I think it's an undercover hidden element, but for sure, like any guy we're talking about this with Bart, it's like guys can't blow up on Instagram for male fitness unless essentially they light use to heavily use, because what's normal is just boring, right? Because any guy could get like kind of like a six pack, decent shape, whatever, fuck that. So they want the cover model look, right? So when they look at guys, they want a really muscle-bound dude that's just like kind of swole. And so guys, teens, when they look at that, normal is just too boring because it's achievable, something they could feel they could reach. They want kind of that unrealistic expectation to look like Arnold. So it's the same idea with guys, but that's way more boring of a topic.
Yeah, the mentality is kind of like, who would you rather like learn how to drive a car from? A NASCAR race car driver or just a regular driver school instructor, you know? So when these guys are trying to like get coaching from someone, they want someone that's kind of beyond what they want to achieve. Because they're thinking that, okay, if you're only able to take your body up to this level, then you can only help me halfway. But if I can get someone that looks super jacked, super lean, super ripped, veins all over the place, and this guy really knows what he's talking about. And because of that, a lot of guys and girls in the fitness industry, they're all on, well, not all, but a majority of them are on steroids. Just because it's the business.
And no one talks about it. The
Yeah.
part that's that there's no transparency. One, because people just simply don't want to admit what they're on because they feel no one else is talking about it, so then maybe they feel inferior. But two, also there's a negative stigma towards steroids. Three, if people actually, this is the big one, if they knew what it took to achieve that physique, then there's shitty supplements they sell, or whatever their like programs, their workout things that don't actually work. They wouldn't make any money off of it because the whole industry would kind of crumble, right? It's built on false expectations and realities.
Oh my god, I feel so ignorant. Because, like, I feel so ignorant about it because I didn't really think that females would actually rely on steroids just to achieve a certain look.
But
I
that's
mean,
also because the average person doesn't know that there are many different kinds of steroids too.
Yeah.
So like one of our mentors, at least my mentor, Mark Bell, like what I really like about him is that he's very open about his steroid use. And so when he talks about steroids, like he let me know that there's all kinds of steroids, and one of the most popular ones for female influencers on like Instagram is Anavar. It's super light, it keeps the tummy really tight, and it keeps you lean all year round. And because of that, a lot of girls, if they want more clients or if they want more followers, then if your body is your business, then that's kind of like what they're more inclined to do.
No,
Not every steroid's gonna make you grow an Adam's apple.
Yeah. But when they start talking, the surefire sign, and again, it's you do what you want to do for whatever reason. There's also athletes that definitely use as their goal to try and increase their strength. But it's just the idea that then they try and promote bullshit like a detox tea or something like that. Like for for them saying that's what made them lose the weight. I'm like, that the thing that made you lose the most amount of weight was the Anavar, like 99.9%.
But I mean,
and then your training and all those other things.
do girls like who do like those brand deals with like the detox teas, like do they get a lot of flack for it?
Some, and see, the issue, like, doing a detox tea commercial, like, it's no big deal. It's just that you're not admitting the huge thing that you're actually doing in order to get lean. So that's the big issue. There's a lack of transparency, honesty, and it kind of just perpetuates then the myths in the industry. Because then people will grow up, they see these images. Like, I remember when I first saw, like, Arnold, I'm like, shit, I want to look like fucking Arnold, right? He's jacked. And then you find out afterwards, I watched that documentary, Pumping Iron, and then my friend at the gym told me, he's like, you know, like, he's not natural though, man. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he said he was natural, like, in a commercial, he said he was, like, and so you find these things out, and it's kind of, you find out the hard way, so you get disenfranchised, you kind of get disillusioned as a result. And so if people just knew the amount of effort or lack of effort, the assistance they use, I think it would just change everything. And I think it's just, it's kind of sad to think that, like, fitness is supposed to, you know,
make you more healthy.
Yeah, healthy, make you feel better about yourself, give you a vitality, energy, like exuberance, just like overall give you more energy. And instead we're kind of conveying it as like who could look the sexiest, right? Like who could wear the skimpiest outfits for the most likes.
The average person is like you, so they don't know, you know? So if you see like a really lean, like very in shape fitness model, and you go, oh, she drinks this tea? Like the average person isn't gonna be like, oh, there's clear signs of Anavar usage, or there's clear signs of this usage. You're just gonna be like,
That's mind blowing to me. I didn't.
yeah, you're just gonna be like, oh, cool, this tea helps detox. Well, I'm gonna buy this tea. And same thing with me. Like when I first started working out, like one of my idols at the time was Ronnie Coleman, and yeah, and I had no idea. I had no idea that people took steroids. I didn't even know what it was. I'm just like, oh, okay, so I gotta eat a lot of chicken strips and eat a lot of creatine, and I can be 300 pounds one day.
Jacked.
And then I figured out later on that it's not the creatine, it's not the supplements that they're selling that help them. A lot of it has to do with the enhancements, which is the steroids.
Honestly, I didn't know that there was different forms of steroids. Cause like when I think
There's
of
a ton of
steroids-
different ones.
When I think of steroids, I just think of like high testosterone, like where like you'll start developing things that aren't within your body.
Some are strength based, some are cardio based, some help you get lean. Yeah, they're all different.
Yeah, what do you think Lance Armstrong as an example? It's like when we look at people, they think, steroids, they think big muscle dude. But Lance Armstrong with his like blood doping and stuff, he looks like just a regular individual, right? And there's so many, like a lot of Olympic caliber athletes do use performance enhancing drugs, but they don't look anything out of the ordinary. So a lot of these fitness females, some signs of overuse when they go on like Winnie or whatever, and their voice essentially drops, and so they go from like, hey, how's it going, to like, hey, how's it going, and like their voice and the fucked up part, there's some permanent alterations, but like you don't see it looking just at the photos because you just think like, damn, like she's always in shape.
And then you follow their Snapchat and like, hey, what's up, everybody? How's your day?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You ready to get fucking shredded? Yeah. And so I was telling Bart, like just being naturals in the industry, it kind of in a way is an uphill battle, because if you wanted to make a lot of money, essentially what you do is go on, claim you're natural, or just don't talk about it, and then sell to people that are too, naive, because they just don't know, because it's not publicly available. They want to believe, like everybody does want to believe, it's kind of like believing like this guy, like, oh, he's a deadbeat. It's like, oh, he's actually pretty cool. It's the same idea. They want to believe that you can achieve those results.
Yeah.
Because normal isn't good enough anymore.
Yeah.
I think me, Omar, and Silent Mike were like the last of the Natty Heekins. Yep.
That's what I'm
Natty
saying.
Heekins?
Yeah, the last of the Mohicans.
And that's also why we look like shit. Except for Omar. Omar's breathing lead right now.
No, bro,
He looks pretty good.
I'm 120 pounds, Bart. You're gonna get there. You're already leading out like a lot. We saw that pool effect in the hot tub. Don't lie.
What pool effect?
I mean, you got inside the hot tub. We've seen you shirtless, Bart. I've seen the progress.
Okay.
The proof is in the photos that you're posting.
Slowly but surely.
Bro, that's the only goal.
Yeah.
You're gonna maintain that. Gonna bench damn near 400 pounds. Fuck you, Silent Mike. Got there first. Got there before all of us. Did a great job. But that's the idea. You wanna be a positive role model. You wanna keep it real, and I think that's why we all kind of get along. Is because not that we hate the industry by any stretch, but there's just so much bullshit in it that it kind of brings people together.
Yeah, we just want to have a little bit more integrity in what we do.
Yeah.
You know what?
So it's a lot harder.
You know
to
what?
be natural?
I'm gonna surprise you right now.
Yeah.
I don't take steroids.
Oh, natural.
Wait, so it's hard to find all natural females?
I mean,
It's not hard to find.
Yeah. Oh, but that's kind of disheartening to hear though that some of them actually use steroids.
It's not hard to find, but there are some like telltale signs.
Yeah.
So like if someone is like super lean year round,
Yeah.
either you are one, the genetic and metabolic elite for your body to look like that, or you have enhancements to help, because it's very, very hard to be 3 to 5% all year round when you're female, when females naturally have more adipose tissue.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, you wouldn't think that they're just strict on their diet more and they like.
No,
have
that's
a
what they
really
want you to
strict workout regime?
So they use, there's always kind of, not excuses, but they throw up a smoke screen like, oh, like I'm in the gym every day, like I do this, I do that. It's like, fun fact, from knowing a lot of the people in the industry, they
Good
like,
workout.
they don't train that hard.
Because we're actually,
You get a good booty, you do this. Every single fucking Instagram girl.
3 sets of 20.
because we're actually friends with a lot of them, so we
Yeah.
know a lot of insider secrets. So we go to these shows, and the same girls that are saying, oh, we just ate chicken and broccoli, we're all getting pizza together afterwards.
Yeah, all getting fucked up, drinking a lot, like a lot of bad habits. And so that's the whole point. Like fitness is supposed to make you healthier, feel better, and so it's an illusion. They're promoting something where it seems like they're giving a good image, but it's all built on a house of nothing.
Because I go eat pizza with these guys, and I turn out looking the way I do, and these guys look the way they do.
Well, what's amazing about that part, just final thing, man, is that where people always accuse us then, like, oh, you guys have bad genetics. I'm like, no, we have very normal genetics. Like we're if you train from an untrained person training several years, this is how you should look like.
Yeah.
So the people were like, well, why do you look like this guy? I'm like, well, because he's on a lot of shit. Because he's on 2 grams of test a week.
Yeah.
Like it's not his extra hard training. Like we all bust our ass. You work like 60 or 70 hours a week, and yet you still train at least 4 times per week. You know.
Yeah.
It's not through lack of effort, discipline, or genetics that there's a big disparity in the physiques.
untalented people. Like, it's a lot of shitty, not good, famous for nothing, untalented people. So to watch my friend, oh, word? So to watch my friend not only exist in that world, but like thrive in it for 10 years, fucking swimming in a sea full of these shitty people that are exactly like you, that is cool, man. That is fucking cool. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. We gonna get a real roaster up here. This dude, he kind of makes a living doing this shit. Steve Green. Wait a minute, Steve. Steve's not. No, not yet.
How was Tim's 10-year anniversary roast, Ma Bear?
It was freaking hilarious. Like, I don't really know a lot of the people that were up there personally, so Steve Green, I don't really know his content too much. I do know Harley, but I never knew him outside of Epic Mealtime.
Yeah.
Rick killed it. Like, Rick just looked like off the dome. He was just like freestyling it, being hilarious as fuck. Like, I always thought he was really funny, but I didn't think it was that funny.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh, what are you trying to say? Are you roasting him right now?
No. I just didn't think he was as funny as he was tonight.
Fine.
Like, he was killing it because it's a different vibe when you have to roast people and you're doing it live and you're playing off of other people's
And
jokes.
it's a different talent.
Like, I think that's a very unique art form and a very hard talent to have. So
Yeah.
the fact that he did it and he did it so smoothly and effortlessly, like, he didn't fumble on his words, he didn't stutter, so it was perfect. And yeah, people went in, like, they were like saying stuff that I felt uncomfortable for Tim's girlfriend. Cause like,
But that's what a real roast is too,
that
though.
is what a real roast is. So the fact that I was feeling uncomfortable for his girlfriend, that's this innocent bystander that is getting pulled into a lot of his past of like being like cheating on his girlfriend, sleeping with a lot of girls and groupies and underage girls. I don't know if that's true or not, but that was just part of the roast. I was just thinking like, oh damn, this roast is for real. Like, this is some Comedy Central type shit, cause they're not holding back at all. So it was hilarious. Like, I was crying cause I was laughing so hard.
Before all this started, my favorite part actually was just the reunion aspect. Like, I saw so many people here that I haven't seen in over 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, and it's really cool to just be able to see that through Tim, all of us who know him, we're all able to come here and hang out one more time. It's really, really cool. Because I don't know when the last time I saw Wax was. I don't know the last time I saw Megan Batoon. I don't know
Erika.
Erika, yeah. I don't remember the last time I saw Erika.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I saw Andrew Garcia, but I saw all of them here.
Yeah, everyone's here, and like, he's just a really humble, generous dude that's always like he's not part of one particular circle, and that's not his clique. You know, like, I feel like everyone is part of his clique, everyone's part of his circle, and he brings all of us together. Even though we all come from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different content creators, it's really cool. Like, he's bringing everyone together because he's just so dope.
You know, he asked me to roast him too.
He did?
Yeah.
But?
I told him no.
Why? Because you're too cutie?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not good at talking shit.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to come up with.
And like, Tim's so lovable, that like for me, it's really hard for me to come up with material to talk shit. Like, that's just not my style of comedy.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching it, especially when they're really, really clever. Like Steve Green and Harley
Wax killed it too.
Wax killed it too with this song. And Ricky Shucks was really good in between hosting, just off the dome.
Yeah.
And then PD Flo killed it with his delivery.
He was killing it.
He was so passionate.
Yelling, and he's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I didn't think he was that funny either until this show.
Yeah, so like, I didn't want to do it just because that's not my style of comedy. It's probably not something I'm good at. So I just told him, I'm like, yo, I'll be there, but I'm not good at that kind of stuff.
That's an honor. He wanted you to roast him. He really looks up to you.
I wish David was here. I think David would have killed it. Because everyone was roasting David even though he wasn't here.
And they were the most basic roasts ever, like Marshmallow Man, like Margaret Cho. I'm like, bro, you can tell you're white.
But if David was here, he would have fired back. But it's also David's fault. He didn't have to fucking go to do that stupid show wherever he's at, Florida.
Stupid David, hashtag I hate you, David.
He went to go do
hashtag fuck David.
Fuck David. He went to go do some stupid show in Florida instead of hanging out with his friends.
Instead of bonding. Trying to make money. What a loser.
How come you decided not to wear just your sexy outfit and you wore the green shirt? Look at that sexy ass outfit.
I don't know. I'm not, I just feel it's too revealing. Like, I'm not that type of girl. Like I don't feel comfortable like showing so much skin. So there needs to be a balance. So I felt like this is already a lot.
Yeah.
And then the fact that it's already tighter, I feel like it's kind of a lot. So this right now is like me trying to get out of my comfort zone and like not slut it up, but just, you know, just kind of like be a little bit more mature.
Fine.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom Bear.
Me too, Pop Bear. I'm starving.
Me too. This was really fun though.
It was really fun.
I kind of want a roast for like my 10 year or something, or my 20 year, but I'm also scared. They go in.
It's pretty harsh.
Would you want a roast?
No, I'm too easy. I get roasted every day.
No, like a real roast though.
No, I don't want it. I don't want to hear the truth.
Good, fine. Everyone is already here testing, working, making sure everything is working proper. Because we've been having a couple of problems before. We're having a little bit of problems with technical difficulties and technology. So we're starting 30 minutes earlier now, just so that they can make sure everything is 100% on point. Let's see who's doing makeup's probably a girl. It's always a girl doing makeup. They never do it at home. I don't know why. How come girls never do makeup at home?
So I hook up late and I'd rather get here on time and do my makeup.
But all girls do that. Because you know guys never come here and gel their hair. They all gel their hair at home.
Because it only takes like 2 seconds to gel your hair.